You've been active with the nonprofit Mid-City Community Advocacy Network since you were 12. Yes. Tell me how you got started.
So when my brother got involved with Reality Changers, I followed him, and he got introduced with Mid-City Can through a community service event in City Heights. And it was the youth kickoff event for the youth council. And I wasn't at that kickoff event, but the first meeting right after, I showed up with my brother. My brother was really annoyed by me. He was like, "Why are you following me around?"
Hi, I'm Rosa. I'm in 10th grade. I'm 15 years old.
And I was just like, "You're talking about the community. You're talking about college, and so such reality way, like something that we could possibly do." And I continued being annoying and did that.
What have you accomplished as a youth council member for nearly 10 years with Mid-City Can?
So my biggest life accomplishment, along with the other youth council members, is bringing a skate park in City Heights, and not just the skate park, but also the plaza. That was a dream that we had. We visited different youth centers in Oakland. We were like, there's no way we're gonna get that in City Heights, or there's no way like that much big territory is gonna come to City Heights. But when my brother got hit by a car, after coming back and finding out what our project was, we thought it was like, this is relevant. This is so relevant.
I was riding down the sidewalk, and this guy was coming out of a driveway.
And then he gets hit, and he's still in home, and he's like, I got hit by a car.
Like many young people in the community, Marcos exercises on the streets, and he didn't let the accident stop him.
Youth in City Heights are getting hit by a car. For primary example, my brother, and we decided to bring a skate park in City Heights. And at first we thought it was gonna be like a year most of that work that we were gonna do. We did not expect it to go for almost 8 years in total of just like campaigning, as well as we secured the funding and the land in the fourth year. But the construction, that took forever, and we did not expect that to be that long.
You told me that you felt youth and young people were often dismissed by adults, especially those in positions of power.
A lot of decisions were just made for us, and people didn't believe in us because we were just kids at the time, I guess. That's what they would always consider us.
How do you explain to adults and elected officials that youth shouldn't be overlooked?
It's really quick for us to just show up in numbers, and because sometimes when we're just young people talking to older people, it's like dismissive, like, oh, you know what you're saying, I guess, in the room, but when you leave, they just ignore us and be like, oh, I guess they said this. And I think when us are physically present and showing up in numbers, there's no way they can ignore us, especially if the media's around, and you ignore a young person in front of the whole wide, like the people that's the viewership, they look bad. And then just making them held them more accountable by just making sure that they listen to the young people in the room and just bring the media, bring that attention to the people, because the community members is not going to forget that if they're ignored. And then that's when we show up in numbers to the polls and re-elect people that are going to listen to us.
You have a new role as community organizer with Mid-City Can. And you have said that it's sort of a dream job.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I saw how relevant and how powerful our voice is in City Heights. And I went to college to come back to my community, and being a community organizer and being able to invest full time and just making sure our community shows up and knows about what's going on political, like in system levels and policy, is what I want to do, because our community needs to take ownership on what policies are impacting us.
On what local topics should we expect to see young people calling for change?
Definitely in City Heights and in San Diego, the Youth Opportunity Bus Passes, that's going to be coming out a lot. Young people are tired of just having their parents and worried about how much they're paying, and it's a reality for us. And that, like, restorative practices in schools, that's going to be the voice that's going to keep coming, and holding our people that said that they're going to support us accountable.
Well, thank you very much, Rosa Olascoaga.
Thank you.